Everyone is talking about GOATA, but what is GOATA? GOATA is a movement system that is overtaking the fitness space. The term GOATA refers to the state of complete physical and energetic balance experienced by following 7 distinct laws of motion called the GOATA global laws. When we learn how to express these laws through GOATA training, we can create the most efficient locomotion humanly possible, resulting in lifelong, injury-free peak performance. It is important to know that we did not invent these laws. We actually discovered them. This is nature's original movement code, and these laws have been on display since the beginning of time. We're just the first ones to distinctly identify them, truly understand how they work, and create a movement system to help you intentionally train them. We'll get to the global laws in just a second, but first, it's important to know that the GOATA methodology is built on a foundation of 3 main beliefs. The first is that humans are forward dominant creatures, designed specifically for the most efficient forward locomotion through space. Because of this, we train in a way that makes us better at moving forward, not backwards, like just about every other standard fitness exercise. The second is that the human body moves through patterns of spirals and waves, just like the rest of nature, not linear 2-dimensional mechanics you see in exercise science textbooks. And the third truth is that these patterns are hardwired into our DNA. That means, with the right training, any human can learn how to access these behaviors and experience this fluidity. So what are the global laws and how did we find them? It all started with a simple question Coach Jose Bosch, aka Gilly, asked over a decade ago. The question was, how does the body travel through space for an entire lifetime without getting hurt for no apparent reason? With that question in mind, thousands of hours of research and slow motion video analysis were spent on 4 primary populations, leading to discoveries beyond what we ever imagined. The first population, indigenous tribes. This is the link to our natural habitat, our last chance to observe the movement of a population who are undisturbed by modern comforts and convenience. We specifically focused on groups who live barefoot, practically butt naked, and in total harmony with their environment. The second group is developing children. This is our link to the innate intelligence we are all born with. Infancy and early childhood, before fully corrupted by modern environment, is where we learn the most. But it's important to note that the patterns are actually visible beginning in embryo. The third group, multi-decade super athletes. They don't have to be superstars, but often are. We're looking at pro athletes that had multi-decade careers, relatively injury-free, and performed at a high level much longer than most. A great example is Michael Jordan. Of course, everyone knows how skilled he was, but he also played in all 82 games 9 times throughout his career, a number that is unheard of for a superstar player like him. Other prime examples are Ed Reed, John Stockton, Randy Moss, Tom Brady, Bob Hayes, Roger Federer, Willie Mays, Hakeem Olajuwon, Sue Bird, Serena Williams, and Simone Biles. The fourth group are 70 and older age group athletes. We look mostly at Masters track and field championships where we find examples like Ida Keeling or Hurricane Hawkins, but also look at other durable movers in their 80s and 90s. How do they do it? How do they stay healthy so long and avoid common surgeries? And although these are the primary focus groups, we actually found that the common denominators are found in all areas of natural movement, from predators to house pets. After 10 years of close inspection of their movement behaviors and careful observation of their natural positions through slow motion video, it is undeniable that nature has a universal movement code that can be accessed by anyone for lifelong, pain-free performance. Within this code, it is abundantly clear that there are 7 common denominators displayed across these 4 populations of fluid movers. These are the GOATA global laws. What are the global laws? The first is what we call back chain dominance. Back chain dominance is the term used to describe the state of spinal decompression we move from most efficiently. This decompressed state is recognized with a distinct tail back, crown forward position, which is the only way to create enough room for the joints to rotate properly and the limbs and torso to open and close safely off the midline. The next key piece is referred to as the columns. The columns represent the 2 sides of the body. Each side is made up of a stable foot foundation that anchors to the ground, with a ball and socket template in a direct line above the base. That stable foot position at the base of the foundation is the next global law referred to as inside ankle bone high. Although a seemingly minor detail at first glance, this is an absolutely vital piece of the puzzle. The high inner ankle bone creates the most stable and safe foot position, so the shin and femur can rotate in total harmony as pressure is transferred fluidly from one side of the body to the other. This pressure wave propels us forward and is made up of 3 pieces: the bow, the corner, and the recoil. Our next 3 global laws. The bow is the landing phase of the forward moving cycle. In the bow, the column opens outward from the midline, receiving the energy and loading it into the column before it transitions into the next phase, the corner. The corner is the transfer of pressure during the forward moving cycle. When we corner, the column closes inward, toward the midline. The recoil is the moment following the corner when the foot releases from the ground and resets itself naturally in the air. GOATA movers always recoil automatically into the next bow, preparing the foot to hit the ground safely and securely, starting the cycle over again. Lastly is head control. Head control is the organization of the head and neck inside the columns throughout all movement, maintaining safety, efficiency, and fluidity through the entire spine at all times. Those are the 7 global laws: back chain dominance, inside ankle bone high, columns, the bow, the corner, the recoil, and head control. And when we display all 7 of these laws, the body will move effortlessly through space with maximum security and seamless fluidity throughout our entire life. And yes, this movement code is already hardwired in you. It just needs to be unlocked. So how do you unlock these behaviors in your body? With the GOATA recode. Whether you're a high-performing athlete looking for the next level, or an everyday person who just wants to feel good in their body again, GOATA will get you there. And if you're a fitness professional, you can bring the gift of GOATA to your clients by becoming a certified GOATA practitioner today. Dive headfirst into the depths and the details to learn how to properly assess your clients and prescribe the recode protocol they need to feel their best. Master nature's movement code for lifelong, pain-free performance by exploring GOATA today.